So is it menopause? Well, what do I mean by it? It is any symptoms that you might be having as you age that are a change from a few years ago, and you wonder if you're starting to go through menopause or perimenopause. Well, I'm going to go over some common symptoms that women complain of as they age. And first, we need to know, what is menopause? Well, the average age of menopause in the United States is 52 years old, and you can start having changes up to 10 years before that. So you're considered postmenopausal when you haven't had a period for a full year. And what we used to call perimenopause is now divided into early menopausal transition and late menopausal transition. So early menopausal transition can happen even up to 7 or 8 years before your last menstrual period, so even into your early 40s. And late menopausal transition is the time, the year or two before you actually have your last period. So one complaint that I hear is that your periods are irregular. Your periods may be getting closer together, may be getting heavier, they may vary by more than 7 days. This is all very common and very natural as you start aging, and this can happen in the early menopausal transition, and it can be due to hormonal changes. So when you start going through those early hormonal changes, you start ovulating a little bit sooner in your cycle. And this is what makes your periods irregular and shorter. And then as you get closer to menopause, your periods will start spacing out, and they should start getting lighter in the late menopausal transition. So yes, all this is normal as your hormones and your age start to change. Roller coaster ride, hands up in the sky. Another common complaint that I hear is you're getting really moody. Before your period starts, it goes away with your period. It didn't used to be like this. Say 5 years ago, you didn't have this problem, but it's really bad now, and you get really agitated before your period. Is this hormonal? Are you starting to go through the change? And the answer to this is it can be. Yes, of course it's hormonal, but your PMS symptoms can get worse as you age because you're ovulating a little bit sooner, and so that leaves a lot more time in that luteal phase after ovulation. And so this can exaggerate your PMS symptoms and make you more moody. Coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah. Number 3, and the most common we've all heard of, is hot flashes and night sweats. So of course this is hormonally regulated. These are worse in the late menopausal transition, about a year or two before you actually go through menopause, but you can actually start having some changes earlier, again up to 10 years earlier. So you may have a hot flash, night sweat here or there, and then it may resolve. That's not uncommon as you start to age. Next is trouble sleeping. So you may not know that this can be related to age and hormones, but it actually can. You don't sleep as well, you have problems staying asleep. Sometimes this is related to the night sweats, and sometimes you just have it. But yes, this can be a sign of that menopausal transition, early menopausal transition, late menopausal transition. You can have sleeping problems as you age and your hormones start to change. Last one, again, that most people don't know about is joint pain. So about 50% of perimenopausal and menopausal women report new onset or worsening joint pain. So it can have a hormonal component. Of course, it would need to be evaluated by your doctor if it's new onset, but yes, as your hormones start to change, you can have joint pain. So the bottom line is that hormones affect multiple different systems in your body, and if these changes are significantly affecting your daily life, you definitely need to talk to your doctor about some treatment options that might be right for you.